This video is not about me blowing smoke up your ass and saying I'm a financial guru or I am a incredible spiritually grounded nomad of a man, shaman. This video is about telling you the hardcore fucking truth and not blowing smoke up your ass, all right? This is for anybody that's an in-betweener. And an in-betweener is somebody that has a part-time job. They got one foot grounded in a regular 9 to 5, and the other foot is grounded in hopes and aspirations of becoming a coach of some kind, all right? This is particularly also my wonderful girlfriend who's helping me on the secondary camera here, all right? So she has this going on in her life. Now, what I want to say to you is this. If you are an in-betweener, why haven't you made the jump? Well, there's a few reasons. The first reason I'd guess in your life, if I've got to be honest here, is that you don't know if you're good enough. You're thinking to yourself, if I make this jump, I will lose the security that I have of ultimately being somebody that can rely on a steady paycheck. And that frightens you, giving up that security. But you also know that you have to jump into chaos. In order to get what you want, you have to embrace a little bit of chaos in your life. But it's like, what are you gonna do? I can imagine what that feels like, right? Because giving up something that you've known works to pursue your new dream is a scary thing. But let me ask you a question, and you can ask yourself this question here. What happens if you don't do it? If you don't take that action, you're gonna be stuck in a life of mediocrity where you are not completely fulfilling your passions. You know there's more to life, you know there's more you can give, but you don't do it. You know that you're living up to a boss's expectation rather than being appreciated for what you bring to the table. You don't have that life of freedom that you're able to travel and see the world. You're not also able to give to others and make their lives amazing, which is also rewarding. There's so much that's missing out because you're not taking that chance. And then also, when you take the opportunity to maybe coach or consult, right? There's a ripple effect. You learn skills that you would not have learned being stagnant exactly where you are. You would not have learned that. You'd stay stuck where you are, doing the same thing over and over again. And then eventually time would go by, and we call it the aged rock star effect. Time goes by, you're 35, you're 40, you've run out of the energy to really just like take up a new project and kill it in life because you only have certain bursts of energy in life. Maybe you have 2 when you're 30, maybe you have 3 when you're 30. You're getting older, you're running out of these bursts of energy, and now you start saying, damn, I wish I woulda, or I wish I coulda. I wish I woulda, I wish I coulda. I wish I did something. And that burning resentment towards yourself of not taking action eventually kicks you in the ass and you feel like shit because you didn't do it. Now, do you want that for yourself? Do you want to be sitting in a rocking chair when you're 70 years old, thinking back at your life about how you didn't go for that thing that you knew that you were good at, how you didn't go for your dreams, how you didn't give it a shot? I would even say, man, the beauty of life is waking up and being good enough at your dreams rather than being superb at something you don't like. If you work at Starbucks, if you are a UPS parcel delivery driver for Amazon, if you are doing something you just don't love, okay, it's okay, it pays the bills, that's like being in a prison, a self-contained slavery where you're shackled down. I would rather live a life where it's a little more spontaneous, a little more chaotic, but I'm doing something I enjoy to do. I'm doing what I love. I'd rather wake up like that, seizing the fucking day, man. You know what I'm saying? Seizing the day and taking the opportunity of life, because you only get one life to live. You only get one life to live. Now, something else that might be holding you back is this thought. Let's go deeper. You might say, well, I'm not really enough of an expert to be able to coach or be a consultant in what I want to be in. And I've addressed this before. You don't have to be a 100% expert at something. You just got to be a little bit further along on the path of the person you're trying to help. So you've been through something in your life. You've dealt with alcoholism. You've dealt with the drug abuse. You've dealt with not getting past the job interview and finally do it. You've dealt with starting a little media company, You've dealt with managing a little bit of weight after you after you had a baby. You've dealt with a lot of crazy things in your life. You've dealt with learning how to study Korean. You did something in your life that somebody else out there would love to be able to do. They would love to be able to do that. They don't want you to be an expert. They want you to be slightly better along, right? Now look at me, for example. I don't get on here and blow smoke up your ass and be like, this is how I generated $50 million in sales. No, I want to tell you, hey, I made $5 million from coaching. I made $5 million. The best I've done is 30K in one day off of a video. I can show you that. I can show you how to get to your first million, but I'm not going to get up here and give you an expectation that's too high, because then you can't think you can't do it. And the most important thing is starting. The more you start, the more encouragement you will get. And the last little point I'll give you here is, do not be a jack of all trades. Don't divide yourself in 4 different areas. A lot of times we'll do that. We'll say, I want to be a teacher, and I want to do a health thing, and I want to do a seminar. And it's like, now you're doing 5 things and you're a master of none, because you divided your energy in so many different areas. And we know that if you want to focus on one thing and you multiply your efforts on that one thing, you will make progress and substantial in that one thing. But if you divide your effort, your energy, let's say you have 1% energy a day, and you divide a quarter of it here, a quarter of it here, a quarter of it there, a quarter of it there, then you can only get good a quarter of amount in one area. And then the opportunity passes you by. The opportunity that was there for you to really excel and kill it and dominate it and be with the trend passes you by. When you divide yourself in too many areas, you miss trends. There's trends that are happening in media, in teaching, and coaching, and online. You would have been too late for Clubhouse. You would have been too late for Instagram Reels, okay? So it's not about, just a recap, it's not about how good you are. It's seizing the trend when the opportunity is there. It's focusing on one discipline and putting it all in. Being willing to have it go moderately okay for 2 to 3 months, and then you kill it. A lot of my students, by the way, we get them their first 1K in sales in the first month, or even 10K in sales. That's doable, but you got to focus and lock down. All right, it's not about saying, oh, I wish I would, I wish I could have later on in life, because you just regret it forever. There's never a good time where you feel completely ready. But if you don't do it, you will regret not taking that action and not seeing the opportunity. Now, if you like what I'm saying so far, if it makes sense, if it resonates to your soul, and I'm not blowing smoke up your ass, I'm not here being a financial guru telling you what stock to invest in. I'm just telling you the truth and what I've done for myself, I've done for others, and what I could do for you. Click the link down below. We got a program. It's called Influence Mastery. It's great for people that are coaches or consultants. If you have a nail salon, if you are an engineer, if you are somebody who does graphic design online, if you're a nutritionist, a fitness coach, if you teach people yoga, whatever you do, whatever skill you develop in your life, you focused on, you love, and that's your passion, take it and make it something that you can use to make your life better, other people's lives better. Click the link down below, check out the website. It's a great program. You're gonna love it. I guarantee it will change your life. And also, if you wanna go deeper down that rabbit hole with me and my team, book one of our calls. Talk to us. We can figure out exactly what your passion is and what you're good at. And just having that clarity is the first step to moving in a better direction, because now if you have clarity on what you're good at, you're no longer humming and hawing. You got an action plan laid out, and you got somebody taking you by the hand to the promised land, all right? So I would say that's it for now, but I'm gonna see you in a bit once you click those 2 links, all right? See you soon.